Greetings, you people, and hello, my king. How is it going and how has it been? This is Briarstone, and I do indeed welcome you back to some more Darkest Dungeon. And we're going to pick up where we left off, and that is, namely, shuffling our people back around where they're supposed to be, which is there, I think, was the best place. No, actually, there. Seriously? Matt Shack, thank you for moving. There is the nice place, because Matt Shack does have the ability to stab somebody if he's in the third position, so that's helpful. And you got Natural Chilla and Ryuni, the sisters there, and in fact, Totally Mew is in the back, ready to stab and crit all the things. We're going to go north, and from north we're going to go west and then back south, and then west again, and then north again, and hopefully that one there, that room, is going to be our last room. And not last room as in death, last room as in just done with the damn quest that we are beset upon. So, here we go. People that, it's dark, why don't you use some torches? Because I have now. Alright, they smell that fear, that doom. Did you hear that? Hunger, eat. Everything's fine, we have food, we have plenty, in fact, of food. Now there's a couple of little items here in the next hallway that could potentially bring us boom. Right. Iron Maiden. Well, you're masochistic. You take a look. Smile felling air. Let's go. That's all you get out of it then. Okay, well, look, I don't have any... I decidedly said no to holy water. A small holy altar seems out of place against the backdrop of corruption. Now, is it still holy? That is the question, and what can we get from it if we pray to it? I'm going to let Natural Chilla handle this one. Buffs. Plus 20 damage. Because our cause is righteous. Move it on into the next door. This room is empty. We are now scouting ahead. That room is also empty. There's a lot of empty rooms. However, we want to go south now. Handle that room. So we hit all these rooms up to the last one. So south is where we're going to go. Now, after this fight, I will probably take my rest. In fact, after these two fights, I have two fights coming up. Let's see what ends up happening to us. Alright. Very good. It's a simple fight. This one's not going to be that difficult, I wouldn't imagine. So let's just go ahead and roar at these two. They have no stun resist. Stunned easily. And I'm going to heal who? Heal myself? Or do I want to just kill somebody? I can actually just kill you because I didn't stun you, so kill you. No crit, no kill. That's half damage though, that's pretty good. And we'll throw the dagger and be done with that one. Excellent. No incoming damage, no foreseeable incoming damage at least. And now I can go ahead and kill you. Excellent. Executed. Round 2. And you have a sacrificial dagger, can you do it? What's real and what's illusion? You went ahead and used your dagger regardless. Excellent, good job I suppose. Totally Mew. I do rather like to be seen, so you move forward and you wink at people. Good. Stab him to death.
A singular strike.
With a crit. Just one piece at a time, sweet thing. Okay.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Excellent. Move back there. Overconfidence. Seriously, when am I ever overconfident? And when has ever that got me into trouble? If you know the answer to that, keep it to yourself. Alright, look, we have a lot of people. Let's handle our business. Let's see. Your stun resist is only 25%. Yours is 25%. This is a really good chance to do this. However, I could swan dive in the back and get rid of the guy who does stress damage, but I don't really care about stress damage because I am cheating. So here we go. Stun you. Excellently done. And now throw daggers at who? At you, because you have the ability to rearrange my party. I don't like that. There's a nice dagger to your bosom. And now Tempting Goblet. Oh noes. A really good idea, I think, for Natural Chilla is to dive through. You have plus 20% damage. That's going to be a lot for the breakthrough. I'm pretty sure it adds to the breakthrough. We're going to find out. Specifically. In a moment. Unless, of course, we want to kill him first. My Dark Traveler calls to them, and you back up. Okay, fine. Range pull. You know what? Get you in front. Come here, buddy. Nicely done. Now, this guy, can he actually strike from the third slot? I don't really think he can. Doesn't really matter. I'm breaking through anyway. 2 to 4 damage. Actually, that's not near as much damage as I thought it was going to be. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to do 5 to 11. Max damage, I can kill you. I got max damage. That was very fortuitous. I like it. Stunned. You can't move. Eldritch Pool pulling me forward. Oh, you don't want to do that, lady. You know what? Because you want me in front, I'll come to the front in just a moment. Totally Mew is going to murder you. Alright then, now let's see. Wicked Hack on who? On you. Dead. Bye. Laters. Now we need to do a healing if we can. 13 of 17, 14, 22 of 27. In fact, we're going to heal ourselves. Let's do that. Resisted. And we got 4 HPs in return for our effort. Are you still pulling me forward? Aw, you got to me before I could do my lunge. I was gonna lunge for your heart, woman. Alright, my turn. I long to bleed. Alright, knife in the dark. Misses! Because you're messing with a grave robber. Somebody who lurks and dodges in the shadows all the time, man. Look, it's nighttime. This is like perfect for me. I'm going to move backwards. Why? Because I don't want to be in the front. So, stun locking. Because that sounds like fun. It just does, I'm sorry. Okay, that's done. And now then we're going to try to mow through because that's also very fun. Some damage dealt. And we get to heal somebody. Heal who? Or at least we get to attempt to heal somebody. Let's heal you. Resisted the bleeding +4. This is effortless. Thrown daggers in the back. I have nicked your arteries. All of them. You might want to look into that.
A
Critted!
devastating blow.
Haha! Spirits! Claim you! Alright then.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
There we go. I got a torch, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. Why? Because why not? And alright, sarcophagus is slightly ajar, so I don't need a key to open it. However, we do need the strength, or not even the strength, but the audacity to open it. Let the grave robber do it. Hidden treasures! In fact, we have 220... 25 or 75? 220... 75 gold. I'm going to say 75 because it makes me happier. And we're going to go to the west. We have a trap to look out for, obviously. We're going to handle it with you. Or are we? Masochistic right now. Hopefully you won't trigger it just because you want to feel it. Thank you. You're excellent. And actually, for now, move to the back, as you're supposed to. And we're going to open this up, this crate, and it has stashed heirlooms and food. What? That is fantastic. I am not even going to need to use my camping stuff, although I will. Just because I have it. That's done. In fact, we are doing so well. We are devastatingly crushing this whole area. Let's open that. More heirlooms. And 100 gold. The possibilities with this device. What, you mean the crate?
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
I'll take that gold. The gold in the shadows. This is an empty room, and we are going to get to what? Scout? Yeah, so we know what's coming. We have no idea what's coming. Whatever, I'm at full health. I'm not even worried, not even concerned. In fact, at this particular rate, because I don't have to worry about backtracking stress because everybody's stressed to the max, I could technically backtrack and get all of these little golds and whatever the hell this stuff might hold. That was a little damaging. I hit a trap, didn't like that. Oh shit. Apparently I did my math wrong and I'm going to have to go check out one of these rooms regardless. Well, this is going to take a while. Alright, let's go backwards. Did you hear that? What? Smell that fear. My fear. Delightful. That horror. What horror lies just ahead? Nothing, in fact, because we've already checked it out. Let's go to that room. Why? Because there's potential loot along the way. And in fact, this one's great because I have keys for it. Open that up, please. What do we have? Stashed in the cabinet.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Don't worry about it. Oh, look, it has a torch. I'll take that torch. And I'll light it. Why? Because it's going to get in my inventory and get in the way. Actually, you know what? I won't take that torch. I don't need the torch. So bye, torch. Nice finding you and all. Thank you for the gold that you have in you for whatever reason. We don't really know why, but you had gold. And we are going to go where? Down this way and then to the east. So we can get that, whatever that is. This very quest will bring the pain we all deserve. We deserve pain, do we? Totally Mew. Of course, you think so, because you're masochistic. What's inside this? We've already done that, so let's just move over into this hallway. So how many people are now getting the fact that you're starting to realize that having people stressed out to the max when you begin a quest It's super doable. It's okay. You can do that, and you don't have to spend the money all the time on stress relief. You don't have to baby your characters all the time. Let's open that up and see what's it. Hey, look, lasting effect, great stakes, unyielding. What does that even mean? We're gonna find out right now. Plus 10% death blow resist. All right, well, Reuni refuses to die. That is what I'm gathering from that. Did you hear that? I heard nothing. Unless, of course, you mean, did you hear me talking? Because if you hear me, I'm putting this game down and I'm walking away forever. Let's go down south. That stone seems out of place. No trap, don't worry. In fact, there's a trap there, but we're not going that way. No, we're not. At this particular rate, what I plan on doing is just finishing this dungeon. I'm just going to finish the whole damn thing. I'm just going to take out those last 3 rooms because they're there. And they potentially have more loot for me to scavenge. So I'm going to probably do that. This very quest will bring the pain we all deserve. So you agree with Mew, do you? Alright. I like saying Mew, by the way. Mew is just a fun word to say. Also, it's very easy to rhyme things with Mew. Alright, here we go. Through this door. And to the west. Let's take a look-see. Alright, there's a book here. You did good with the last book, so read that books. Stack of books. And you read an unsettling passage. Oh no, stress. Are we stressed again? Do we actually care? We do not care. Moving forward. I should have just used my camping equipment to up my damage and stuff, because if this holds a battle, it would have been much easier if I'd have just...
Mechanical hazards, possessed by evil intent.
Traps, eh? Alright, we have done what we needed to do, but no, we have more to do. We are going to use the firewood. No, use the damn firewood. You think me weak, stand away.
Kindling is a goal without hope.
I have 4, you know, just in case I get that silly... Actually, no, if I use none, then... There we go, let's use half. There we go. That's good. Just in case I get that silly event that will do me some damage before I get to the other room that's going to be bad for me. Let's see, sharpened spear. Plus 10 crit. Self only. Or you can revel. You can drink. I like drinking. Alright, you're fine. You got a debuff, I don't really care. You just had a beverage. You just had something to drink. That's fantastic. And reject the gods for stress. No, we're not going to worry about that. Instead, we're going to add 10% crit. And then what? Dark strength. Increase the stress by 15, one companion. But you get plus 20 damage. Let's give it to you. There are none here I can trust. So you don't do it at all then. Abandon hope. Wound care. Can you, I don't know, do it to yourself. You could, no, you have to do it to somebody else. So do it to you. There we go. Best complete with this procedure. The blood. It riles me. And you can go for more food or night moves. Improve scouting chance into the next camp. Let's do that. I shall wander in the night. Don't wait up. And now we can rest if we wanted to, or we can forage for food. Let's do that. Why not? Why not? There must be something of use around here. And now we're gonna rest. Yeah, there. One more scar. We are being hunted. Anyone care for a round of stab scotch? This will be the easiest pay I've ever received. There is nothing for it now. We've run out of wood.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
So you got to heal, but at the cost of what? Accuracy and speed. I don't really care. It's fantastic that you got to drink. Reuni, did you enjoy your beverage? I really hope you did. In fact, if you enjoyed it so much, take a look in that Iron Maiden. That's obviously what you would do if you're drunk. Oh no, not claustrophobia. I hate that. I don't really know what claustrophobia does exactly in the game, per se, for mechanics, but I'm guessing nothing really that great. And we have one more fight before we get to that, and hopefully this fight will warrant what? It will warrant more gold. Maybe more heirlooms. It better. This is a big fight. Alright, this is not what I was expecting. You get to go first. Slice and dice. Dodgy, dodgy. Ma. Now then. If it bleeds, I could start bleeding out the big guy, and in fact, I think I will. Yes. Bleed, you bastard. Now then, 2 damage per round, blanket fire. Let's just avoid that. Or not. Let's just all get hit by it. That's fine. Grinning Snarl. In fact, you could Grinning Snarl because you could totally swan dive him and obliterate him. Hear me, ancestors. Deliver me. You get to go, then. Oh, you missed. How shameful is that? I can start healing people, or do I want to drag this one up to make this guy completely useless? Come here to the forefront if you don't mind. Oh, you resisted. Well, fine. Die in the back. Or knife in the front. Now I can swan dive you. You cannot hurt me. You see, my will is unbreakable. There's that killing blow. Fantastic, that. And I'm going to heal you. Bleeding you are, and for no heals. That's unfortunate. Shanking! Ew, that's not good. Bleeding. Ew, me next. Mew, don't get ahead of yourself. Alright then, now we can do what? It's gay, so black, so cold. You're backing up, but that's okay. You can bleed it again regardless. Stack the bleeding! And in fact, 4 damage per round is excellent. Yes, work away. Gives my... Really? That's very interesting. Lunging for the killing blow, not gonna work. In fact, I could just do that. Let's stay back where it's safe. Throw a dagger and be done with it. Mew, you know what to do. Point blank shot. Not near enough damage, sir. Not near enough damage. Although you just put my healer in front, which is annoying. There would be no blood left for the leeches. Heh, you see? I like to bleed and you're gonna cut yourself again, of course, for 3 damage. Air Wicked Strike on you. What do? Accuracy and speed. That's okay. You can still hit hard. You're at 4 now. You're dead next turn. So I don't have to worry about you. And dead. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit you. Bye. And I'm just going to pass my turns because I'm a jerk. I'm going to watch you bleed to death, sir. Bye.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Alright, I have to make room for this. So let's make room for the key. We don't need the key anymore because there's nothing inside this room anyway, right? I'm pretty sure it says there's nothing. There is nothing. Let's get out of this dungeon.
The great ruins belong to us. Ooh. And we will find whatever secrets they hold.
Oh, that felt good. 3 cheers for that one. Risk taker. Sometimes when you take risks, you get more than double your reward. Perfect. Next. Now these guys are what? Leveling 2? No, they are not level 2 yet. They're getting there though. Nymphomania, really. Natural Chilla likes to get it on. We got Winded and Ruins Tactician. Ruins Tactician is fantastic, especially since these are the ruins and we plan on doing more in here. And in fact, we have a boss to fight at some point. Winded, in fact, is not good. We might have to get rid of that one. Necromania, that, whatever. You know what, Matt Shack? It kind of fits your current class and profession. The Yips, now that we have to get rid of. Backtracker. Totally Mew. You're too damagey to have -5 accuracy. We're going to have to get rid of that. Return to town. We're going to throw you in the asylum, probably. But not at the moment.
I remember days when the sun shone, and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Very good. Adrenaut is no longer paranoid. That's good. Reduced 45 stress. And in fact, you're no longer irrational. Mace is not, at least. Recovered 55 stress. And that's great. We're going to be fresh. I have some fresh meat to throw at the fire. Or do I? Yeah. Zack Phoenix, Adrenaut, Mice, and Angamoth, I think, are going to be my very next subjects for a quest. I hope that goes well for them. If there is anything about this video that you did indeed enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content such as this. And I will see you again later. Have a good day, have a good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Briarstone, signing out.